Welcome back again to our series Admission in Focus. And in this video, we will share the strategy how you can construct your SOP when you don't have that much project or that much research project or internship. Hi, Arpon.
Hi, Shayan. Thank you for inviting me your channel again, and hello to everyone.
As we have got many requests, Arpon will share with us a strategy how he has written his SOP for his admission in Texas. Arpon, what's the motivation to write SOP and what's the starting, I should think, if I want?
From the very beginning, as I am from a non-IIT background and I don't have such much research experience or projects in my hand. So one thing I want to mention that it was my mindset that somehow I have to write a very good SOP. Only that is the key thing that will help me to get a good chance in the universities of USA. So that was my first mindset.
Arpon, was the outline you thought that is better to write a SOP?
One thing I realized that SOP should have a body. First, you should have your motivation. Why you want to pursue your PhD? That was the first thing, and why that particular subject. Okay, and next there is a common body you should have. That what is your BSc days? How you have passed your BSc and MSc days? So as you are joining the PhD, you should get more concentrate on your MSc days, and then consecutively your research experience will come and have a good focus on your research experience, what projects you have done, and then comes the most important thing, that why that particular university you are choosing, what are their facilities, and how that university is related for your work, and how that will help you to pursue your final goal. And last you should have last you should actually mention 3 or 4 professors, name of their professor, and try to elaborate their whole why they are important for you. And just last you should have a conclusion why that university and how much you want to join that university, such thing like that.
So if you elaborate every point in each para, what I should include, then it will be helpful for us.
I just first started my SOP with a good quote. You should also start like that, and then why that particular subject is important for you, as I told you before, and why this why you want to pursue your PhD, and who actually introduced to that subject or that research career. You should write that. I have written as my elder sister introduced me that particular case, and then I just written my BSc days, the lab works, the subjects, the concepts I have learned during my BSc days. Don't be hesitant to write down your failures, because it's not a big deal if you have your failures. It's not a big deal, but university want to see that how you have overcome that failure. This is your journey. This is the motivation you should have to overcome a failure and be a successful man. Okay, so I have written in my third para that in my failures, my very darkest hour, I have written that. And then in my fourth para, I just written about elaborately written how the university, how the MSc course is very much important for me, how what I have learned from there, the lab work, the concept I have learned from there, the books I have written, how the departmental library has helped me, how the advice from my professors have helped me a lot. So I have written all the things, and from the fifth para onwards, I just turned my SOP towards my research interest. Okay, so in during my MSc days, I have done 2 oral presentation in my particular research of interest. So I have written that, and how that 2 topics or how that 2 presentation has helped me to grow my research interest in that particular field. I also written that, and in my sixth para, I have mentioned what research I have done in during my MSc projects. I didn't have so many projects that I have told before. So I just written that what instruments I have learned there and what work I have done. I just give a very short introduction to that subject, because you will introduce your everything, every achievements, your subject, your research interest in your CV in a very full length. So in your SAP, don't put too many things with it, but just have a story with that. Okay, and then I just, as I told before, after completing my MSc, I just joined another lab and during my preparation for the whole process. And I also written that, and I written that experience quite elaborately because that experience was very much important for me, and how that experience is related to my current research interest. I have written that, and besides the work with my subject, how our lab works on, how the colleagues are very much important, how the advisors is very much important for you, how they will help you to prepare for your whole journey. I have also written that. And then comes the eighth para, I think the most important thing, why that particular university you are choosing. So you have to be very much careful during writing that. You should have a good research on the university websites to fetch things, what actually goes on, what kind of research they do, what instrumental facilities they have. You should write that, what graduate scores they have, what kind of research experience there you will gain from there. And most important thing, you should mention your goal there and how that particular university will help you to reach your final goal. You should also write that. And in the three consecutive para, I just introduced three professors whom I want to join and why I want to join. Just don't put the names there. Try to elaborate their works and how their works are related to your research interest. Just put that. And in the final para, I just completed my SOP and concluding how much I want to join that university, and maybe and how my journey will reflect that, how much potential candidate I am for to join their university. So I just completed it with another quote. So just as I told before, yes, SOP is an honest story. It's a story about you. You should be very much candid with it, but you should have a good vocabulary also, and you should have good quotes to decorate the whole thing. So that was my journey with my SOP. It's a lot of effort, lot of time to develop a good SOP, because it's not just simply a essay. It's a story about you, how you can reflect yourself as a potential candidate there. So very much careful with it. Take your time, and you have to edit your SOP various times. So you can understand it took at least 1 month for me. And why that time I gave to my SOP, because that's the only thing, that's the key thing for the admission is US in university. So please follow our channel. We will come with another videos, and Shine is doing his best to help you. So just keep following him, and let's see what happens. And best of luck to you all with your fall 2021 admissions.
Exactly. Best of all from our channel also, because we are uploading many videos. We will upload many videos how to save money for the throughout applications and how to write a good SOP, as the Arpan has shared with us. And thank you, Arpan, for sharing your strategy to write the SOP. Thank you once more.
Thank you, Shan. Thank you.
Just keep watching our series. We will come back with many more videos where you can get every idea how to get admissions in a top US university. Until then, bye-bye.